How's it going, guys? Zoro here once again for another live reaction to One Piece Late Night Edition. Jason, why are you streaming at 11 o'clock on a Thursday? That's a great question, dear viewer. Why would I be streaming? Usually I do it on Fridays afternoons. I've been doing that for years. Every week. At least every week there's a chapter. Yeah, due to circumstances beyond my control. I'm working a 50... Oh, no, I'm sorry. 50, that would be easy. I'm working a 65-hour shift week this week. About 65 hours total. About maybe a little more. I don't know. I've lost count. So essentially, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday coming up, I'm going to be working about 12 hours a day, each day. So there's not going to be any other time to react to One Piece but right now. And I'm getting my reaction in one way or another. I'm doing it, man. Why? That's why. You want to know why? That is why. Because my schedule sucks this week. It really does. I'm working my ass off, but hey, that comes with more money, so I'm not complaining completely. I'm just exhausted, man. I'm dying out here. I'm working on AA batteries and some freaking like energy drink stuff. And that's what I'm here to do. Hopefully, this chapter revitalizes my spirit. Hopefully, this chapter elevates my soul and my mind and my spirit to new levels unforeseen. Maybe this chapter truly brings me back from the brink of exhaustion and falling over. We will see. We will see. I am hoping, I am praying, I am pleading to Oda. Let this chapter be fire. Last chapter was flames, incredible. Zoro doing God's work, proving once again why he's who he is. And that he shall not be discredited, he shall not be disgusted, he should not be criticized. That is that dude, okay? And hopefully that was a reminder that people needed about why he's that dude and why he's my favorite character. And we'll see. Maybe this chapter we get a little bit of a little fight scene. I mean, I'm just saying, little fight scene, little Nusjuro, little Zoro, little... I'm just trying to see, Trying to see something, man. Trying to see something. Anyway, thank you, everyone, in the chat for joining at this unusual time. I tried to do my best to notify everyone that this was going to happen. But no doubt there's not going to be as many people as usual. So I appreciate the people that are here. Supporting the stream, supporting the channel. I really do appreciate that. Be sure to like the video. What's up, Chief, man? Thank you for stopping by. Like the video, like I said, share it. We're live on both YouTube and on Twitch on both of these sites. So, support the other if you're only on the one. So, all right. I'm going to give it a couple minutes for people to funnel in. I don't know if I'm going to go with my usual 1 hour kind of like stream thing. Because I'm literally like about to die. But I'm with it, man. Oh, this chapter's a banger. I might stick around for the hour. All right, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Late night banger. I hope so. I hope so, man. I'm pulling for it, man. I need it. My spirit spirit needs it, man. My spirit got like a third round knockdown. He's trying to get back up. You know what I mean? It's a 7-round fight. I got a third round knockdown. I'm like struggling to get back up. The ref's like 1, 2, 3, and I'm like, I'm good. I'm good, ref. I'm good. Okay. Oh yeah, congrats to the Celtics. I believe I did call that. I'm pretty sure I called that, right? I didn't say the Mavs were going to win. I'm pretty sure I called the Celtics winning I said in 7 or 6, so I was wrong in the number of games. But, I figured the Celtics were going to pull it out with the talent that they had. So, congrats to them. I'm a Knicks fan, but for some reason I don't hate the Celtics. I never have. You know, even as a Knicks fan, you know, supposed to hate the Celtics, I never really hated them personally. I really don't. Never have. So congrats to them. They got a crazy good team, and they should be able to make at least another run next year with the same squad for the most part. I don't think they have any contract extensions they need to work out. So nice GMing essentially. Oh, we got our Japanese commenter in the chat. What's going on? You're here even during our late night streams. I appreciate the support, man. Let's see what you have to say this week. Zoro and Jinbei get lost in Zoro Fanboy's pizza shop. If that's what the chapter's all about, man, I'm gonna be very sad. Hopefully there's more to it than pizza and getting lost. Alright, I put the post on Twitter. I'm gonna just exit out of that. I should probably close out my... Alright. Okay, the ad, I'm about to get an ad on Twitch. So what I'm going to do is wait for the ad to go away, and then we're going to start up. The ad is going to start pretty soon here, and it goes for like a minute. So I'm literally going to start up in like 1 minute, guys. Pull up the chapter now, you know, and we're going to go ahead and get started with this reaction. Like I said, thank you everyone for stopping by for this unusual time. I had to do it at this time. There was literally no other time I could have did it. I could have done it late night tomorrow, like 12 tomorrow, but I would be even more like beat than I am today because I have to do another double tomorrow. So I'm not gonna have energy, no energy by the end of tomorrow. I'm gonna tell you, on a Friday night, oof, no. So I'm bringing all the energy I got tonight. All right, all of it, fucking spirit bomb energy. I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need it. Put your hands up and give me your energy. I need it. I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need it. And I just remembered, fucking Elden Ring comes out tonight, doesn't it? Oh, no. No. Oh. Dude, Elden Ring DLC comes out tonight, doesn't it? Oh, no. Bro, why are there only 24 hours in the day, man? Oh, how am I going to fit that in my schedule? Bruh. I have no idea. That's a whole nother thing. Fucking hell. I know, it's so hyped, dude. I haven't even downloaded the DLC yet and pre-ordered it. I need to do that. Bro. Of course, I play the Guts build. Shout out to my Guts build people out there. You know, the fucking big boy sword and you know, jump attack combo that is undefeated. Alright. Shout out to your boy Zoro who took out Morgott in one try. Yes, I said it. I took out Morgott, not Morgit. Morgott in one try. Hash. Shout outs to you, sir. Thank you for catching the stream live. I caught that man slipping in one try. Yes. Melania was more than one try. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna act like I beat her in one try. It was like 100 tries for Millennium. It's more, yeah. But that's not important. That's not important. Anyway, that's Elden Ring. I'm not getting into all of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys would be even interested in watching me stream that, because I kind of want to play that on my own, but I had a couple ideas for like game streams. That obviously being one of them. There's also a fucking Pokemon game that I got a ROM hack for called Radical Red that apparently is really hard. So that could be really fun, and I could like put on randomized abilities and stuff, and I kind of enjoy doing that, you know, that kind of stuff. But I don't know if you guys would be interested in that. Let me know in the chat. But I think that we are done with the advertisement. We are. So I think it's good to start now. All right, guys. pull up the chapter. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Like the video, all that good stuff. It is time for One Piece, chapter 1118, entitled Being Free. Only Child Yamato in the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage Volume 8, setting off. Bro, what is even happening in these chapters? Tell me there's Panda Man in the back, bro. Come on, tell me there's Panda Man. I don't see Panda Man. Is that supposed to be Panda Man, the dude with the fucking baskets? I can't even tell. I can't even tell. I don't know what this Yamato storyline is supposed to be. It just feels like literal filler. I think this is like Oda saying to the Yamato fan base that was disappointed that she didn't join the crew. Basically, like, you know, here's like, here, be happy, I did something for you, kind of thing. You know what I mean? That's what I feel like the cover story has been so far, because there's really nothing important other than Yamato, hey. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about Yamato. It's a weird situation. Okay. Jump overboard. Is that a metal creature? It's gonna sink the ship. That's a big ass robot. Goddamn. Ah. Zzz, and zzz, this is with static. Zzz, and their name. Is that supposed to be Vegapunk saying that? Oh yeah, because it's from the Den Den movie. I thought the... What? I thought the, Wait, hold on. I thought the thing got shut down. I thought the message got cut off. Bro, I'm telling you, chat, I have to say this. I know you want me to read the chapter. I have to say this. I have a rotted brain. Okay? I'd like to think to myself, Jason, Zoro, you're in your 30s now. You're a distinguished gentleman. You're older. You avoided the brain rot. You avoided the generation in which your brain is just completely rotted. But no, I wish I could admit that's the case, but it's totally not true. The first thing I thought of when I heard, or when I read here, and their name was John Cena. That's the first thing that popped into my fucking head. I'm like, why? Why is that the first thing I think of? I have to get offline. I need to go and touch some grass, man. I really do need to do that, because that's not a mature thing to be thinking, bro. It's really not. You know, shout out John Cena, whatever, but no, like, their name was, based on what Vegapunk said last chapter, based on, he was like, he said something about the D, and then it cut off exactly. There was like a little part that got cut off, and I wasn't really sure what was being said. And their name was, what do you think that means? What do you think that means? I'm curious, guys. What do you think? And their name was really means. And don't say John Cena. You fucks, don't say John Cena. All right. What do you believe that means? I like my worst fear, and I'll say this, you know, because I know this is a safe place, and I know you guys are cool. My worst fear when it comes to One Piece in general is the whole like prophesized child of destiny kind of trope that's been utilized in way too many shonens. And like when I see and their name was, I'm assuming it means a past tense. Like, you know, they're talking about Joy Boy or this or that, or he's talking about Emu. I don't know. But when I see something like and their name was, you know, it kind of worries me that they're talking about Luffy. You know, like, that's the name, that's the person, because, you know, it doesn't make a lot of sense. But, like I said, this is just my fears. Let's continue. Glub Glub. Where are you? Where did you go, Joy Boy? I don't know why I gave him that accent. Just go with it. Glub Glub. I wanted to cross paths. You are here, right, Joy Boy? How strange. How very strange. Okay. So, he couldn't hear Joy Boy anymore. I guess Luffy's not in Gear 5th. He'll go back to Gear 5th. He'll just got to eat a fucking peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and he'll be back in Gear 5th. Don't worry about it, man. It's alright. Now, what the hell is that? A giant boar? A mammoth? What's the deal with this crazy island? Yo, he is massive, bro. He is girthy gentleman. That is a large lad. Did something go wrong? He was cut off mid-sentence. Zzz. What could have caused the broadcast termination? Now that I think about it, what could have killed a genius like Vegapunk in the first place? Do I know any of these characters? Do I know any of these characters? Fuck, do I know any of these characters? Do I know any of these characters? It looks familiar. Looks familiar. Looks familiar. Hold on. Don't say nothing in the chat. Because last week I got shit on for not knowing fucking in the background. Shit, so cool. You. Don Solioni wasn't expecting this. Neither was I, my friend. Neither was I. But life gives you things, and you got to do things with those things that you're given. Last week I was gotten shit because Don Krieg apparently showed up and Gin. Pearl I noticed immediately, but I didn't see Don. Like Don Krieg didn't look like Don Krieg, and Gin didn't look like Gin, so I didn't know. It was cool, but I got shit on. But I'm trying to like look at these panels. These Native American people, I have no fucking clue who they are. I'm sorry. Oh, you don't notice the guy with the pigtails right there? He was from chapter 27, volume number 3. He was like the third guy in Syrup Village. How do you not remember him? Like, go, dude. I'm trying to remember. No, hold on. I don't know why the guy on the right, the little kid on the right has fucking Law's hat and looks like goddamn Child Blackbeard. I'm just gonna ignore that. Is that supposed to be? This looks like Alabasta based on the dress. Is that the old man? This is my guess. Is that the old man that was, I forgot what, Yuba? He was in Yuba, I think that the town was called, where Crocodile was being a dick and just throwing tornadoes there. And he was trying to, like, dig the water out and that kind of thing. Is that who that is? And then there's a guy with a scar here. And scars are important. Will I remember a guy with a scar? Is he that guy that Vivi is like friends with that was like a revolutionary guy? What's his name? That's the only one I can guess. I'm not sure if that's that guy. What was his fucking name? God, how am I supposed to remember that? He was like, I didn't even care about him when I was reading the arc in the first place. Fucking Coldgate? What was his name? Kaga? Was it Kaga? Kalgara? No, I'm thinking Kalgara from fucking Skypiea. I'm probably off. But that old man, I think that's the old man that Luffy helped. That had the fucking, I think it was Yuba. He had the crocodile screwing with him every now and again. Chat, look, man, when you're a streamer, chat's always gonna shit on you. It comes with the territory. I'm not mad at it, chat. Do what you gotta do. Alright, it just keeps me on my toes. Alright, I have no fucking clue who this king is that with the weird ass haircut. And this dude on the left that looks like a fucking looks like a pizza man. The world government would never kill off the world's greatest mind, even if he did break a few laws. Okay, I know these motherfuckers, Leo and goddamn Rebecca. Really? So it really was Luffy land. Oh, come on. Because they're naive and they believe everything that they hear. Wow, Tontadas. Oda literally encapsulated the two most useless and goddamn boring parts of fucking Dressrosa in one panel. The Tontadas and the Rebecca storyline, all in one. Jesus Christ. Can you imagine how great that arc would be if those two then did not exist? Koza! Okay, I was close. What I call him? Colgate? What I call him? Kolkata? I forgot what I called him. But yeah, I was close. I got the K right. York, huh? What's up? How many of you Vegapunks survived? Vegapunks other than me? I just checked who's still interfacing with Punk Records. There's only 2 left. Yeah, there's gonna be like maybe 1, if not none, left by the time this is all said and done. Lilith is the only one I think is surviving this. Lilith is still up on the stratum, and Atlas is down in the northeast coast. Shall we eliminate them? Yes. Punk Records appears to have been programmed to function and grow even after the Stella's termination. We can benefit from it through York. The other 2 geniuses are nothing but loose ends. Excuse me. Yeah, set sail. Let's get out of here. We're hopping on. Oops-a-daisy. Captains. You made it. Woo! Of course. Luffy. So this is a giant ship. It's so huge. Where's Usopp? Isn't he here? What about Chopper? Damn it all. Chase them down. What the... There's no way we can let them escape when we have this many battleships. The giants are too tough. Are you two gonna... Why would I be so foolish? Be so fucking foolish. Why would I be so completely naive and buy into the possibility, the pure speculative possibility, that a vice admiral could be a relevant character? Last chapter, I was like, wow, it's nice to see. Wow, guys. I'm a fucking idiot. It's nice to see the Vice Admiral's actually doing something, guys. Wow. How nice. How welcome a change it is for the Vice Admirals to actually be doing something. How nice. That was last chapter. That was a week ago. And then next thing you know, I blink my fucking eyes, and 2 of the vice admirals get off-screened. Fucking off-screened. Why? Why do you exist? Why, I mean, Doll, you're hot. Okay, you can stay. Why do any of the other vice admirals here exist in this arc? Okay, in this arc. Not talking about Smoker, not talking about Garp, not talking about Momonga, not talking about Onigumo. I'm not talking about motherfucking any other ones that are good. Doberman, okay? I'm not talking about them. Although they're on my shit list. They're on my watch list of like potential frauds. Okay, not Smoker. I love you, Smoker. You never be a fraud. You're my boy. But these motherfucking Vice Admiral bums got off-screened. Marine ranks. Fleet Admiral. Incredible gravitas and respect and power and influence. Admirals. The 3 superpowers of the world government. The pure military might of the world government in these 3 admirals. Vice admirals. A fucking Build-A-Bear that can be torn apart by meaningless points and stories. Just completely fodder. Complete fodder. Can get smacked around by Frankie. Can get smacked around by all these characters. Can get off-screened. Off-screened by Bonnie. If you're going to lose to Bonnie, at least lose on screen, dude. That one CP9 agent when she was a child at least got fucking knocked out on screen against Bonnie. This is just upsetting. This is just... How are these Vice Admirals so bad, dude? How are you so bad, dude? Legitimately. Quit your job. Like, why do you need anything? Like, legitimately, if these are the Vice Admirals, why do you have any other positions? Literally, a cabin boy is just as useful as a fucking Vice Admiral if this is how they're going to be treated. Legitimately. Legitimately. You might not even have ranks lower than Vice Admiral. Don't even have it. Oh, but he's a lieutenant. What does a lieutenant mean at this point? What does a fucking lieutenant mean? They might as well be a swabby. They might as well be Kobe in chapter fucking 1. Okay? Although chapter 1 was, I think, the Luffy backstory. But you know what I'm talking about, episode 1. This is fucking ridiculous. Ridiculous, man. Captain. Isn't Kobe a fucking captain? How is Kobe not a Vice Admiral? How is Kobe? No. We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna fucking talk about this. We're gonna fucking talk about this, okay? We're gonna fucking talk about this. Look, I don't like Kobe, okay? Let me get real close here. Let me get my mic. All right, look, this is my mic right here. I don't even like Kobe. I don't even like fucking Kobe. He's so completely overrated. Do not care about Kobe. But Kobe wouldn't go out like fucking this. All right? In what universe is Kobe getting off-screened by Bonnie? By Bonnie. All right? By fucking Bonnie. By fucking Bonnie off-screen. In what universe is Frankie one-shotting Kobe? In what universe? What did the fucking Vice Admirals have to do that was superior to the Rocky Port incident to have them be higher rank than fucking Kobe? I'll even take Helmeppo. I'll even take fucking Helmeppo over his motherfucking bums. Give me motherfucking Groose with his fucking weird ass hat. Give me that fucking girl, Hibari. Give me her. Give me her over these bums. What, because your sword doesn't mean that you don't go up in the ladder? Is that what that is? Drake should be a fucking admiral. If this is the case, he should be head of the Vice Admirals. Motherfuck, man. I'm not backing up. I'm not backing down. This is getting out of hand, okay? This is getting out of hand. How do the rankings work? How do these fucking rankings? How are you... I'm losing my fucking mind here. How is Kobe not a Vice Admiral? He's a captain. Dude, a captain. How? How? He works under Garp. If it was one or two bad Vice Admirals, I can say, like, okay, maybe there's some, like, you know, this Vice Admiral, like, has a family member in the Marines. There's a little bit of, like, you know, favoritism in the hiring process. But they all suck, man. They all suck, dude. And I knew it was the case, man. I knew it was the case. I am tired, okay? I'm tired of fucking these Vice Admirals. And I'm also physically tired, but being angry, it gets me energy. Okay, my hater energy has elevated myself. And I'm also working on energy drinks that'll I'll crash in about 20 minutes. Just wait. Just wait. Anyway, what the fuck was I saying? These guys are bums. I knew it when these Vice Admirals were quickly introduced in this arc. A lot of them. Some of them we knew. Dahl, we knew. I just knew, like, this is fake. This is fake. These guys are fake. They're here to give fake, like, excitement, fake, like, oh god, the vice admirals are here. We have to watch out for ourselves. Did you know, chat? I'm sure many of you know, because many of you are very intelligent, well-learned, interested in One Piece, and capable individuals who have access to the information, and you do your research. I know, I have a smart audience. I do. So I'm sure all of you are aware that to become a vice admiral, you have to know observation and armament hockey and be proficient with it. Yes, you do. You have to have armament and observation proficiency to become a vice admiral, allegedly. Now, I don't know what passes for proficiency in the Marines here. And these are supposed to be well-trained soldiers that are regimented and drilled and actually experienced in combat, unlike pirates who have no, specialized training. They're just going out and doing their thing. Yet, I couldn't help but notice none of the vice admirals this arc really used any observation hockey or armament for that matter, at least any significant amount, to the point where I'm starting to think that armament hockey and observation hockey requirements a bunch of bullshit. Starting to think a little bullshit. I just don't like. Alright, I'm going to stop my rant. I'm going to continue the chapter. I have to. I really do. I just don't understand how we go from admirals to vice admirals. I'm going to go off the screen, off camera, to show where they are. They're fucking here by my lap. Okay? How does that happen? Is there nobody in between? Nobody in between? I'm not doing good, McDudes. I'm not doing good. These vice admirals suck. We're going to continue with the chapter. How about that? I'm going to move on. Today's supposed to be Happy Day. Happy Day, One Piece Day, baby. One Piece Day. Here we go. Fuck. Off screen. Two of them. No, fuck. I can't move on. It was two of them. Two vice admirals at once off screen. Two observation and armament masters. And fucking Bonnie doesn't even... She's a 12-year-old girl. She's a fucking 12-year-old girl who is locked in her house for multiple years. She couldn't even go outside. She fought bums off the street, all right? She was fighting plumbers and fireworkers, okay? She was fighting motherfucking electricians and goddamn farmers, all right, in her spare time. That's the training that she got, okay? All right, she got a little bit of Kuma training, whatever. It was so short-lived, I don't count, okay? She's fighting bums, all right? She doesn't even know fucking hockey at all. No hockey training whatsoever. You got two motherfuckers with observation proficiency and armament proficiency, and you get knocked out in the same moment, in a matter of seconds, off screen. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should quit the Marines now. I'm gonna hydrate right now. What use are you? What use are you? Look, I'm a Bonnie respecter. Bonnie's got that dog in her, but you should not be off-screening vice admirals like that. That's just crazy to me. That's crazy to me. I don't get it. I don't get it. If they were pirates, their bounties would be like 50 million. They wouldn't even be respectable. They wouldn't even be rock star level. They wouldn't even be on Shanks' crew swabbing decks. That's what these vice admirals are to me. Scrubs. Scrubs is too nice of a thing to say, because like I said, they wouldn't even be scrubbing decks. So they'd be fucking, I don't know what they would be. Okay. Done. I'm done, okay? I should make a reel of this, a short. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. We're continuing on. We're continuing on. All right, let's continue. God damn it, I hate the Vice Admiral so much. Vice Admiral Dull, Bonnie, that bitch. Vice Admiral Bluegrass. If you used your observation hockey, you might have seen a little bit into the future and noticed, oh, she's about to turn me into a kid. Oh, maybe that would have helped. Vice Admiral Bluegrass. It's so frustrating to be rendered helpless like this. Her ability is insane. Don't you fucking blame her ability, you bum. Don't you do that. Don't you fucking do that. Don't you blame her ability on your own ineptitude. Oh, if it wasn't for her ability, I would have been fine. How you letting her touch you? How you letting her touch you in the first place? She has to touch you in order to do her ability. How you letting her put hands on you? That's on you. Don't make excuses. Don't make excuses. The fuck out of here with that. Miss me with that bullshit. You Marines are going to be in hot water for letting me get away, huh? Nah, they won't be in hot water. The Marines, believe me, I'm sure they know more than anybody how trash the Vice Admirals are. I'm sure they understand perfectly well how bad they are. So you're probably going to be fine, you two. Don't worry about it. No one expected anything from you anyway. Let's continue. Yeah. You look pretty beaten up, Kashi. Oi, Mo, Kashi. Sanji here. We successfully set off Nami. How's it looking up there? Yo, what? Like, I gotta ask about Sanji, dude. Like, I'm a little confused about what happened with Sanji. Because 2 chapters ago, or maybe 3 chapters ago, it was 2 chapters ago, we saw Sanji fighting with Noose Juro. And then, last chapter with Zoro, he wasn't anywhere there. So what happened in that chapter? Last thing we saw, I think Bonnie was attacking Noose Juro, and then Sanji was like thrown to the floor. Did they just run away? I don't understand. I don't know what happened there, but sure. I was confused about that last week, but I didn't vocalize it. I probably should have. We'll be able to launch into the ocean thanks to Edison, but we may need you guys to help us land safely. Of course, Nami-san, Robin, China, and Lily China are my top priority. Even if you think nothing could stop me from rescuing you ladies, why not save everyone? I'll make sure the ship isn't damaged. Stop forgetting the rest of us. Something is coming from above the island. Oh, it's Marzu. Marzu! Another elder. They're really coming after us now, huh? Oh my, you must be Straw Hat Luffy. The captains warned me about your appetite. That's why I had a bunch of food ready. Oh boy, I know what's about to happen. I wasn't planning on serving this all in one go. Sorry, I gotta fill up now. Just cook some more for later. Go, yeah. You really eat a lot, don't you? Rawr, protect the little people. Oh shit, they blocked a fucking Bijou bomb. Okay. Or flamethrower. This is Moltres using flamethrower. They blocked it. They used protect. It's a good double strat, double protect. I mean, not really, but they use double protect against Moltres using flamethrower. Seems to be working right now. Wow, Bjorn, Sig, Bjorn. We got a Bjorn up in here. Okay, Sig, you guys hanging in there? Put out the flames. We can't let the sails catch fire. What the? Is that a bird monster? I owe you one. Thanks for saving our backs, Giants. It's blistering. Let's move, Vegapunk and Daddy. Oh, they'll burn. I'll carry them. Kuma's still alive, baby. Let's go. Let's save Kuma. I want him to live, bro. I know I said, for the story or whatever, maybe him dying would be better. I don't care. I want him to live. I think he deserves life. He needs it. He's earned it. I think he deserves happiness. It's just one of those things, man. Look, I'm a cynic at heart. I'm an ice cold individual sometimes at heart. And sometimes I wish for the death of characters in order to make for a better storyline. But I think this is the one instance where I'm like, look, I don't care about the fucking storyline. Let this man live. He needs it. I need it. Okay, I need it. Of course, if he does die, I'll still enjoy it probably. But I still want him to live. Guess there's no ignoring these monsters. If they can fly, they can chase us to the ends of the world. Not a single one of you will be permitted to escape. Huh? Wow, it's another earthquake. Earthquake? The fuck? What? What? Alright, my belly's full. Let's go. Yeah. Luffy, man. Not the hugest fan of the, oh, I ate, now I can go Gear 5 again. Like, it's just, like, it's one thing to do it once. It's a little less appetizing to do it a second time. Once you hit 3 times, I'm like, come on, man. How many times has it been this arc? I don't remember exactly. But how many times has Luffy gone through the cycle of Gear 5th, eat food. Gear 5th, eat food. Gear 5th, eat food. It's getting a little repetitive here, Oda. I've got to admit, I would be remiss to ever doubt you, my friend. I would never do such a thing. However, we are getting a bit repetitive 4 times. 4 times. 4. That seems like a lot. The 2 I remember are the giant having that fucking disgusting food that Luffy ate, and then like somebody feeding Luffy. I forgot who it was that fed Luffy. It was like a mystery person that fed Luffy out of nowhere. Do we ever get that? Was it like one of the Vegapunks? I legitimately forgot that storyline, because that was the whole thing of like, oh, who was it that fed Luffy? And I forget. I think they resolved that. That's the only 2 I remember. So let's make it 3 in my memory, but there's probably one more I'm not remembering. Maybe after the Lucci fight. I don't know. Point is, let's stop. That's the thing, is like the drawbacks. Nope, we never found out. There we go. Never find out who saved Luffy. But hey, I'm not one to judge Oda. I wouldn't do it. I would not do it. Okay, I would never doubt Oda. It's getting a little repetitive. Let's just move on from that. The drawbacks from Gear 5th are a little annoying. If you're gonna have it if you're gonna have this happen over and over again, just cut the drawback out, like it did with Gear 4th. Although Gear 4th still technically has that drawback, but like, man, that was annoying. And now we have this drawback, and it's just annoying. Just leads to plot devices that no one likes. Like, oh, there's conveniently food here. Yeah, it just doesn't work for me. I love Gear 5th. Just keep them in Gear 5th, No way. Is what we heard true? Are the sea levels really rising? This is bad. Huh? Bonnie. Wow. Nika. Again, I've got no idea what you're talking about. It's like a festive beat. But we can't both dance around like this, you blockhead. Who's going to put out the fires? Come on, don't you want to blow these guys out of the water? I couldn't keep up with you in that form. What do you mean? You just no-diffed 2 vice admirals. They're so powerful. I can't keep up with you. Of course you can. I don't know how your powers work, but I'm sure you've got this. Well, that's just how I look when I'm totally free. Distorted future. Give me a future. Hey, yo! Hey, yo! Where I'm totally free. You can rest now, Ginny. Don't you give me that sad flashback, motherfucker. Don't you do it. I swear I'll raise her well. And Kuma's watching! Oh, that is poetic. Oh, that's kind of poetic. Ah! You seeing both of them. That's kind of heartwarming. Like Kuma seeing both Bonnie and Luffy in the Nika form with the music playing. That's kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of nice. I kind of fuck with it. I kind of do. It's just, wow. Like, what? I have to process. I have to process all of this, because... What? Hold on. Just give me a moment here. Alright, the chapter's about to end. Let me just finish this chapter. I can't think right now. What the hell are they? Wow, 2 Nikas. I did it. They become 2 albino giants. Mars. Let's do this. Yeah. I sense something is amiss. We must hurry. Shh. There you are. The robot's back. I knew the robot wasn't done. I said that last chapter, dude. That motherfucker wasn't going to be done on off screen like that. Alright, so that's the chapter. That happened. That happened, man. I will say there are aspects about this I really like. And aspects about this that I am not going to say I dislike, but there are aspects about this that I am concerned about in the future. So bear with me. Bear with me. So in terms of what I do like about this Bonnie thing, number one, what the fuck? What? She get. Oh, I'm good. Positives first. We're gonna go with the positives first. So, what I really liked about this transformation, or at least the scene, is that it's narratively speaking, like everything's come for a full circle, right? We've seen her in the past try to, or semi-successfully give herself a Nika-ish future, right? When she got the Gear 3rd arm and stuff, like, we know she's capable of it. And she was weakened when she lacked imagination and faith, when things seemed like they were at their worst, right? And, like, seeing Luffy and seeing Nika in front of her inspired her and gave her the power of her imagination and her belief that she could do it, because Luffy instilled that belief in her. What did he say exactly? He said, "Of course you can. I don't know how your powers work, but I'm sure you've got this." Which is a little like, it's a little Mickey Mouse. It's a little Mickey Mouse. It's a little bit of that. It's a little bit of that. I'm not gonna lie. But from a narrative perspective, there has been a lot of build-up towards that. And Bonnie's powers have established already to this point that she essentially is capable of replicating certain aspects of Luffy's Devil Fruit. So I don't think it's completely out of left field. It's just surprising that she's able to do it to this degree. And I'll get into that. We're sticking with positives for now. And, like, the best part of this is not only for Bonnie, right? Like, you know, doing this and living up to, like, her, like, because she grew up worshiping Nika as well, based off of her father, and doing the dance and all that good stuff. And that's great that she's able to do this, right? But, like, you can see the panel with Kuma really kind of fucked me up, man. It did. Because I'm a sucker when it comes to the Kuma stuff this arc. It's legitimately, like, my weak spot. I can't. My logic, goes out the door when it comes to Kuma. So, like, seeing him, like, watching his own daughter that he had with Ginny turn into the symbol of freedom that he idolized and revered, it's very poetic and beautiful in a way. So that's nice. Now let's talk about that's the positives. Now let's talk about the other side of the coin, where I'm like, this could be a bad thing if. That's the next segment we're calling. This could be a bad thing if. Bonnie being able to do this, I need to see the limitations, because this is a little much. It's a little much. It feels a little much, considering Luffy and his struggle to get to this point. The fact that Bonnie can just do this feels a little cheap for Luffy's sake. Especially if, and this is a big if, she can stay in this form for an extended period of time. If this is just a one-off, like, get that one shot off on Mars and then you go back to normal, Okay. Because that showcases a severe limitation on her ability where she can't just like go into Gear 5th and replicate Luffy like that to the degree of what he can. Even he has his own stamina limitations. Hers need to be on a whole nother level. Because this is awakening stuff, you know what I mean? So she should get her one attack with Mars with Luffy, boom, great double page spread, and that should be it, in my opinion. If it's more than that, we might have a problem, in my eyes, because as great as this is narratively, and I do like the moment a lot, especially from Kuma's perspective and Bonnie's perspective. It feels a little cheap that she can just do this. I understand her powers have been built up to this, and I'm not mad at it. And in fact, my first initial reaction was actually liking it. I just need to see limitations in her powers, because if like legitimately, if it turns out that she can like do this at will and turn into Nika or anyone for that matter with their abilities, I mean her Devil Fruit is the most busted Devil Fruit in all of One Piece. It's really absurdly strong. You know what I mean? There needs to be some limitations here. Otherwise, we're in some dangerous waters. It's kind of like how I felt about what was her name? Oh my god. Odin's wife. I couldn't remember her name. Jesus Christ. Toki? Toki. About Toki. I think her name was Toki. About Toki and her Devil Fruit. About time travel. When that was first introduced, I was like, I don't know about this. This has the potential to be really unfortunate. This could go really badly. And Oda handled it expertly. And didn't use it in a way that abused it. And I was completely okay with it going forward. So I have to reserve my right to potentially criticize this in the future if it goes down a dark path. Because I don't disagree. I think that's a little strong, Defiant King, because I feel like this has been built up to a certain extent. We knew Bonnie could literally use Luffy's powers. To what extent, we weren't sure. No one complained about it in the past because it was Gear 3, and Gear 3 is outdated. Who cares? She can use Gear 3. But now that she can use Gear 5th, now people are having a problem with it. But it's been established that she could do this. The only question is, for me, to what extent can she use this? If it's in a limited capacity and, she's not really able to utilize it well and for a long period of time, then I am okay. I think that's acceptable. That's a perfect drawback. It's a small burst of power. If it's something that she can just do now, then, like I said, it is Mickey Mouse. That's it. That's Mickey Mouse as fuck. I'm sorry to say it. It should not be that strong. Because that just... It would cheapen Luffy's grind to get to where he was. I know, obviously, Luffy's having a great time. He's not mad about it. Luffy ain't mad about nothing in this Gear 5th form, okay? My point is this. As a reader, Joy Boy and Joy Girl. That's good. I like that. My point is this. As readers, it would feel a little cheap if she's just able to replicate Gear 5th to its fullest. So I would like to refrain from any criticism or praise, for that matter, until a couple chapters go by and I see where this goes, because it can go either way. It can teeter. We're gonna have to see, man. And I know reactions are all about, but you have to have a strong opinion immediately, Zoro. You have to immediately feel one way or another about it. You can't have what's this bullshit with this kind of like thought out, kind of reserved, kind of like, wait and see approach. That's not what reactors do. Look, I don't care. Okay? Nuance. You're a reactor. You're not supposed to have nuance. That's not true. Sometimes we do have nuance. And I'm going to wait. This could go either way, and believe me, guys. I won't. Guys, motherfucker, I went on a fucking 10-minute rant about the Vice Admirals, okay? I went on a 10-minute rant about the Vice Admirals. I will, more than anybody that I will bitch if it's warranted. And I will complain. And I will say if I don't like something. You know what I mean? I'm gonna bitch. I'm gonna give you my complaints. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. So if it does go down that route, you will hear from me my criticisms. I am curious if people really fuck with this or not. What do you guys think? Legitimately, I am curious. I'm gonna put a poll on YouTube. I'm gonna do that. Let's put up a poll. I'm gonna start a poll. Do you like the Bonnie transformation? And I'm just gonna go yes or no, and you guys can vote. Oh my god. Oh god. The energy drink's coming up. Okay. I'm gonna vote yes or no, and you guys, based on what you're feeling at this moment, vote yes or no. Okay? Do you like the Bonnie transformation? And the poll is up. So do your thing. Do your thing. I am curious what the overall thought is on this in the community. Oh, we got the Japanese comment. I can't miss that. Hold on a second. It has been confirmed there is. The title of Vice Admiral should be abolished. Only the sword should remain. And Kobe should be banished. Cowardly Dog was braver than him and would have been... You talking about my boy Courage the Cowardly Dog? Was braver than him and would have handled Blackbeard's capture better. Zoro and Jinbei then eat at Zoro Fanboy's Pizza Restaurant and train their hockey in the back of the parking lot for the next chapter. Look, man, you are spitting. You are spitting, bro. I mean, right now, Kobe's lucky that my ire, when it comes to Marines, is on the Vice Admirals currently. Very lucky. Because, quite honestly, if it wasn't for them just shitting the bed here, it'd still be on Kobe. I'm still mad at Kobe for basically getting Garp captured and potentially killed. I know Garp's not dead. I know he's not going to die. This is One Piece. But the man who jumps is right. Kobe's a fraud. Look, the man who jumps, he knows what he's talking about, bro. He knows what he's talking about. Kobe's a fraud, and he's not off my shit list either, bro. I'm just saying, if this is the bar we're setting for Vice Admirals, Kobe deserves it. If you put the other Vice Admirals this arc in Kobe's shoes, individually, none of them are coming close to being as useful as Kobe was during the whole Blackbeard, or not Blackbeard, but Hachi Nosu incident, we'll call it, right? Kobe still got off the fucking the honesty impact. Honesty impact. Yay! He got off the honesty. I can't even say that name without laughing. Oh my god. That is the most beta, and I hate using that word, but it is literally the most, I don't even know what to call it. Beta is the only word I can think of in my mind. That is the only word. It is the most sissy boy named attack I've ever heard in my life. Honesty impact. Ooh, sorry I hit you. Anyway, even despite that fact that that's a lame name, okay? Honesty impact is more impressive than what anything the Vice Admirals here are capable of doing combined. So, he deserves to be a Vice Admiral, at the very least. Come on, man. It's ridiculous. I cannot believe I'm defending Kobe right now in any capacity. This is just shows how low the bar has been for these vice admirals. Honestly, Impact would have at least knocked Wuchi off his feet. Saturn is so dumb. Laugh my fucking ass off. I mean, he's dumb for the plot. He's dumb for the plot, man. You know how it is. Bonnie really should be dead by now. Saturn should have killed her off. But it is what it is. Focus, camera. Thank you. Focus. Bonnie has the potential to be so broken, man. It's nuts. Like her power, like Luffy's, is a lot about imagination. And essentially willing things into existence based off of one's imagination is the most broken superpower one can have. Because it's limitless. It is limitless. And if Bonnie wanted to, like adult Bonnie, when she grows up in about 10 years, she can be like, okay, I want to turn into Nika now. Okay, today's Tuesday. I want to turn into the Pirate King now. Well, the former Pirate King, Roger now. Oh, I want a future where I am Kaido. I want a future where I'm fucking Mihawk. I want a future where I'm Akainu. Like, what is the limitations here? There are none. At least that we know of. That's why these next chapters are going to be very important. Very important. She is the Ditto of One Piece. That's a great way of putting it. However, what we know about Ditto's got limitations. Ditto, even when transforming, retains his HP stat, which makes him weaker than the original person that he's copying. Keep that in mind. It also has to take a turn to transform, which also limits its capabilities, which is why Ditto is not meta. However, Bonnie is. Bonnie is. Top of the leaderboards, top chart, #1 used character. If there's a One Piece fighting game, Bonnie would be the GOAT, because she can turn into any fighter with her bullshit power. It's kind of crazy. Give me a fraud hawkish future. Paints giant sword black. We saw Luffy painting the baseball bat. Just imagine her just fucking painting. Oh my god, can you imagine? Oh, that'd be hilarious. Oh, that's funny. Mihawk's my guy though, don't be talking shit though, for real. Literally, I'm just telling you guys, literally, all she needs to do next chapter is land that punch of Mars with Luffy. You see Kuma watching on in admiration and joy, and then she turns back. Luffy and the crew basically leave after Nami and them fall down, and I don't know what happens with Zoro. We didn't see Zoro this chapter. I just realized we didn't see Zoro this chapter, man. Why? We got him last chapter. What happened with the new Shuro, man? The Marines are very cooked. Like these bums. Like let's talk about these bums for a moment. Let's fucking cook these bums. Let's put them on the goddamn air fryer. Let's turn the oven on to about 500 and cook these bums, okay? Well done. Let's talk about the Marines. These are supposed to be the well-organized, disciplined, trained, and regimented soldiers of the One Piece world. They do drills. They do training. They have weaponry. They have support from the most powerful organization in the world. And then they actually get onto the field and like, I don't know what I'm doing. This is what we're dealing with here. This is an organization, the Marines, that took one of the most powerful and dangerous people in all of the Marines. All of the organization, that includes the admirals, one of the most powerful people, and demoted him to vice warden, to be living in the shadow of Hannibal, because he did everything in his power to solo carry an entire group of people from leaving the fucking prison, and he's getting blamed for it. So this man, who really should be an admiral right now, straight up, Magellan should be an admiral, gets demoted while... What the fuck's her name? What the hell's her name? Vice Admiral Bluegrass. Vice Admiral Bluegrass. You know what? Fuck that guy who can literally poison everybody and has poison gas and is incredibly powerful. No, we don't want him for Vice Admiral. Let's get Bluegrass on board. Little Bluegrass. Let's get... You know what? You got a dick neck. You look like a thumb. Let's get that guy and make him a Vice Admiral. Yeah. Yeah. You know that one Vice Admiral? The one with the tusks or whatever he had? Remember him? I don't either. He showed up for like 2 chapters. Maybe at most. Let's make him a Vice Admiral. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. But maybe we should make the guy who one-shot all of Blackbeard's crew at once and beat the main character of the story. Maybe we should make him a Vice Admiral. No, fuck you. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Does he have a dick neck like that guy? No? Then he shouldn't be Vice Admiral. What are you talking about? This is not what we do in the Marines. I don't. How many Vice Admirals were there in this arc? I legitimately forgot. All I remember is Dick Neck Vice Admiral. The guy with the fucking chompers, underbite guy. Doll, Bluegrass. That's all I remember. Who else was here this arc? Please, somebody remind me, because I fucking... They don't deserve to be remembered, but please. Please. Remind me. I need it. I need the memory. I need it bad. And there was like 6, right? It really doesn't matter, does it? Oshawott guy? Oh, that motherfucker! The clam, dude! The clam, dude! Oh my god! The clam man! Beware my otter powers! Nah, fuck the poison guy. Give me the otter guy. Give me that guy. He's a real threat. Bums, man. Absolute trash. Embarrassment. An embarrassment. It's crazy, man. I really don't got much else, guys. I'm going to be honest, guys. I can rant for another hour. You probably would want to see that. But I don't got the energy. I really don't. I don't got the energy. This chapter was certainly interesting. It certainly energized me. I asked for it. 86% of the people in the chat said that they enjoyed the Bonnie transformation. So there we go. I thought it would be a little bit more divisive. I'm glad to see it isn't, at least in my chat. But like I said, I might shit on it if things progress down a dark and dangerous path. And we'll have to see. We'll just have to see, man. It is what it is. So with that being said, Zoro versus Venus will be great when animated. Hopefully we get more of that. I would like to see more than just a clash. I don't think we're done with the arc yet. We still have to see what the robot's doing. Maybe it'll stop the other 2 elders from interfering with the Mars situation, because the other 2 elders seemed like they were like on their way, and then the robot was like, "Oh, Nika, you're back," and so he was gonna get out of the water and probably either protect them or save them, letting Nika escape. I just don't know what Jinbei and Zoro are gonna do. We'll have to see, and whether or not any of the Vegapunks survive, that's another thing. Do we expect that? I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if... You know what I think is going to happen? There's a little out there theory I was just gonna wrap up too, but I just got this weird theory. I think that Atlas is going to self-destruct Punk Records. I really do think Atlas is going to self-destruct Punk Records, and Lilith is just doing her last deeds to help the Strats escape, and they've already decided what's going to happen. They're going to blow up Punk Records, destroying it and screwing over the world government in the process, because that's the one thing they don't want destroyed, as well as the Mother Flame, obviously. But maybe they'll literally ignite the Mother Flame, like nuke the fucking island, and blow up everything, destroying Punk Records in the process. But obviously the Gorosei are immortal; they'll come back. But that's what I think will happen they're waiting to do it once the Straw Hats are in the safe distance. That's my theory. That's my guess. Because that's like the one way that, because Vegapunk knew he was gonna die. He pretty much said it. So that's the one way to, like, one last FU as you're going out. Like, okay, you want the more Mother Flame to destroy more places like Lelucia? How about this? Boom. You know. So, yeah, we're gonna have to see. But that's my theory. I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. Oh, hold on, we got the Man Who Jumps comment. Hold on, Japanese comment. Let's go. Final Fantasy VII, Zoro fanboy, and Cloud. What are you talking about? Me and Cloud would be a great matchup against Mars. Bro, if you're going to match me up with anyone from Final Fantasy VII, it's got to be Tifa, you know what I'm saying? 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 My girl right there. You know what I'm saying? Alright, I think I'm going to wrap up the stream. I'm saying bullshit. I'm tired. Thank you guys for joining me for my late night stream. I really appreciate the support. We'll be back to our regularly scheduled programming next week. Because it seems like, I believe there's no break. There is no break. Very nice. Very nice. So, have a great night, guys. I'm going to go get some rest. Or I'm going to play the Elden Ring DLC, but probably not. I'm tired. Anyway, take care of yourselves. Like the video. Share it. All that good stuff. I got to make a damn thumbnail before I sleep, though. So